You know that saying, right place, right time? Well, you made it. You must love luxury as much as I do if you clicked on this video, and this is going to be so much fun. I've got so much eye candy for you in today's video. I am recapping 9, you heard me, 9 luxury handbags that I have recently or more recently added to my collection. I wanted to give you guys a little recap of everything that I've added over the last several months, give you guys some first impressions, tell you why I purchased it. Make sure to stay tuned until the end because I am sharing 2 brand new bags that I have not shared anywhere yet at the very end of this video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Amanda. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy luxury videos. Don't forget to hit the notification button as well. But buckle up, grab yourself a snack, and let's get started. First up is the Chloe Woody tote. I have had my eye on this tote since it launched earlier this year. I believe it was early spring. I actually included it in a like spring or summer luxury wish list, and it took me a little while to get it because I really wasn't sure if I really truly wanted it, really truly would wear it, and I just could not get it out of my head. I am so glad that I decided to purchase it. It does come in a few different colors. I will link this exact size down below for you guys. There's one that is smaller. There might be one that is bigger. It's not a very big tote, so keep that in mind. I would not compare it to even like a Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM. It is smaller than that, but I actually think it is the perfect size. Keep in mind, this is a canvas tote, and it's not a coated canvas, so it is one of those pieces that is going to be a little bit more high maintenance. I am a little bit more careful when I carry this. I want to make sure that I don't set it on anything that would make it get wet or soak up any sort of liquids at all. I will say that I definitely consider this style a little bit more of a spring and summer type of bag. I'm not saying I won't carry this transitioning into fall, but I wouldn't say that this is a fall or winter bag. This is definitely a little bit more season specific to spring and summer in my opinion. It does come in other colors. The price point is really good. It's under $1,000, which yes, is still expensive for a canvas tote bag, but it is Chloe, and I do feel like it's gonna be one of those pieces that I will be able to pull out year after year. It's really simple. It's just one main compartment and then a slit compartment here, and I just think it's just such a beautiful bag. I'm really loving it so far. The quality is amazing. Next up is the Louis Vuitton Capucines bag. Again, I will link this exact size down below in the info box. It is the PM size, I believe. I've actually had this on my wish list for many years, but for this particular bag, I knew that I really wanted to buy this one pre-loved. But I also had really high expectations and needed to be in excellent condition. And I also wanted to save some money. Unfortunately, the resale value of this one, like on the resale market, isn't like, it doesn't keep its value, and this is a very pricey bag. It is a little shocking to me that because it is such a classic bag from Louis Vuitton that it doesn't hold its value, but I think because of the fact that it is such a pricier bag, that makes it a better price point on the pre-loved market. You've got the feet on the bottom. It's just such a classic piece. So if you're looking for a sophisticated bag that you can dress up as well as dress down, this might be a good option for you. This is in the color Gallet. I don't even believe they make this bag in Gallet any longer. It is in a similar like taupey beige kind of color. It does come with a larger adjustable strap, which was really important to me. I went back and forth on whether I wanted the PM and the BB, even up to whenever I came across this one, and basically the strap was the deciding factor for me. I liked the fact that it was adjustable, so I can wear this one crossbody. Not necessarily that I think it looks the most stylish that way, but I always love having that option if I want to be like worry-free. If you want to cover up the logo, you can use this little flap and you just have the little Louis Vuitton flower, which I think is really beautiful as well. This is going to be one of those bags that you could carry to the office, and it's just a sophisticated, understated luxury, but you can also style with your everyday outfits or even for the weekend. The size of this one is really nice. You guys know I love a good top handle bag. I have always been a fan of the top handle silhouette. There's just something so chic about it, but then when you add the option of the longer strap, it's kind of perfection in my book. So I love this. I'm so glad that I finally found this on the pre-loved market in excellent condition in a really good price point, so that's why I snagged it up. Next up is the Louis Vuitton Roman bag that I recently added to my collection, and I just fell in love with this entire collection as a whole. I love it so much. Don't get me wrong, I still love the classic rock stud, but I was so drawn to this collection, especially in this color. It's actually not called Poudre. I think it's called like Rose or something like that. I'll link this exact bag down below for you guys in this exact size. This one also comes in a few different sizes. This is one of those bags that I know I probably won't reach for a ton. It is very, very specific, almost like a little bit trendy, but in such a classic silhouette that I do think this one will be around for quite a while. It's one of those pieces that if I'm dressed really, really simply, or maybe even a little bit more professional or sophisticated, like even with the blazer, this just adds that perfect amount of edge that I love to like kind of add to an outfit to give it a little bit more interest, so it's not so boring or so stuffy or whatever it is. It just adds a little something. Again, you've got the top handle, which is surprisingly really comfortable, and then you have this adjustable strap. I love how unique the metal is on this like chain strap. It's almost like, I'm actually not even sure what you would call that. I'll make sure to give you guys a little close-up of it, but you can wear it longer, so you can wear it crossbody, or you can double it up, and it's really, really easy to do that. Or of course you have this like top handle bag. It actually reminds me of a Chanel flat bag, but in a very relaxed, like edgy version of it, which I just love. The quilted, like softer quilts are very, very in with like the 19 and the Lulu puffer, like all of that. It's very, very in, but I do think in certain brands it will stick around. I do think that this is going to be more of a classic bag when you're talking about the Roman collection. I don't think the Roman collection is going anywhere anytime soon. Y'all know how much I love a nude bag, so I came across this one. I tried it on in store and then I couldn't stop thinking about it, so I had to order it. It's a really nice size as well, but again, it does come in, I think that this is the largest size. I'll make sure to link this exact one down below, but I don't want to say incorrectly, but I think this is the largest size, and I think there are 2 other smaller sizes compared to this. I love the hardware on this. It's gold, but it's more of like an antique matte, but still shiny gold. It's just perfection. Next up is my Louis Vuitton ALMA. I purchased this one pre-loved, and I actually didn't even have this on my wish list. I had no intentions of getting another ALMA, but whenever I came across this one, a pre-loved, I had to have it. The color spoke to me, the texture spoke to me. It was an amazing condition, and it was at a really, really good price as well. So I snagged it, and I love it, and I'm obsessed, and I highly recommend if you could find an ALMA in this epi, like really honestly in any color. This texture is just so luxurious. You can't go wrong. Like so much so, again, I never even thought I was gonna get any more ALMAs. I could see getting like a fun color in an ALMA now that I love this one so much. So this one, if I would have bought it brand new, or if I were the first original owner, it would have come with a strap that you attach right here and right here so that you can wear it like longer. You could even crossbody it if you want to. This one didn't come with the strap, unfortunately, so I actually just add the pochette métis strap to this one. I am on the hunt for a strap specifically for this one. I would buy it in monogram, but I would like to get something a little bit softer than my pochette métis strap. But I really love this bag. It is so luxurious, but so like simplistic, elegant, and chic that it's just amazing. I've always been obsessed with the ALMA silhouette. It is so classic, so timeless. Whether you have it in BB, PM, MM, I have the MM in the Abine, and I love that bag as well. However, I will say I don't wear that one a ton. It's a very rare bag for me, but it's also one of those bags that I will never get rid of. I love it so, so much. I'll make sure to link some of these down below, and I actually do have my Farfetch coupon code still. I think it's still good, so I'll link that down below for you guys as well if you want to check it out. There's no feet on this one. I think there are feet on my MM. I could be wrong about that, but I think there are feet on the MM. It's a really good size. It doesn't carry obviously as much as the MM size, but I find that I can, still put my essentials in here. I've got some air paper in there to kind of keep it shaped, but I found this one in amazing condition and I love it. So if you are looking for like a classic, more vintage style bags, look at the ALMAs and the Epi. It's pretty amazing. Next up is my current bag of the day. I've actually been wearing this bag for the last 2 weeks straight. I am so obsessed with this bag. So you guys know, or if you've been following me for a while, I owned the Gucci Soho Disco in that beautiful like tobacco red color. Still obsessed with that red color. I still think about it, and I have come very, very, very close to repurchasing that exact bag, even though I sold it. I did have some issues with that bag, not major issues, but it was enough for me to go ahead and sell it and, you know, not have it in my collection. I think because I'm still looking for that perfect red bag, and that red to me is literally perfection. I just keep going back to it. But back to this one, I decided to go ahead and add this one to my collection. It is very similar to the Gucci Soho Disco, but I actually like this one a lot better. It is roomier, and this one doesn't flip upside down like the Gucci did for me quite often. I think it's because the strap is a little bit higher as opposed to here. So what would happen is I would go to grab for the Gucci Soho Disco, and the bag almost like didn't know what was up or down. So a lot of times it would go this way, and if the zipper was open, everything would fall out, which obviously could be a pain. If you're getting out of your car, everything just kind of fell on the floor. It happened to me multiple times. So I decided to go ahead and get this one just because I love the silhouette and simplicity and just simpleness of a camera bag. It did not disappoint. I love this bag so much. The texture of it is so luxe. Well, one, I'm a huge, huge fan of YSL bags. It's kind of creeped its way up to my #1 brand, and I never thought I would say that, you guys. Like, y'all know how much I love Louis Vuitton. I have been a Louis Vuitton girl forever, and YSL is really doing a good job competing with Louis Vuitton. In my heart, I'm obsessed, and this one is not making it easier for me. Love the texture, the quality is amazing. Obviously, I love the color. This one comes in a few other colors as well. I've seen it in black, I've seen it even in gray, I've seen it in like a burgundy, like I've seen it in more of like a little bit more of a cherry red. I've even seen it in fun colors. There is a slightly smaller version. However, I think this one is literally the perfect size. I can fit all of my essentials in here. I've just got a few things in here right now. I've got a what's in my bag. I've got a 6-ring key holder and my card holder, and then you can see how much more room. Let me know if you want a what's in my bag for any of the bags that I'm sharing with you guys in the comments below if you want one. But I really, really love this bag. It is a good idea for a first luxury handbag. The price point is amazing. It's under $1,500. It's a really, really good size. You've got the adjustable strap so you can wear it crossbody, and you've got some really, really fun details. Even just the hardware on the tassel is so beautiful. It's just such an amazing bag, and I cannot stop wearing it. Next up is my newest Fendi bag, and it is the Sunshine Tote. So I've actually had this bag like on my wish list since the collection was launched. Has it been 3 years? It's been at least 2 years since they launched the Sunshine collection, right? I could be wrong. I feel like time has just, especially over the last like 1.5 to 2 years, it's just kind of been crazy. So I cannot remember whenever this collection launched, but I loved it immediately. Like, I was in love with everything about it. I love a good tote, and this one was just such an elevated tote in my opinion. I feel like totes can be so casual and almost kind of instantly create a look for an outfit, but there was something really elevated and luxurious about this one that it instantly caught my eye. But there was one thing that I didn't love about it, and it was the size. It was huge. It was really, really big. I was worried that it would overpower my like body frame, and I just continued to love it from afar. And then when I saw this one, I knew I had to have it. It was slightly smaller, really, really nice proportions, and it came with a strap. What I love about this particular one with the strap is you can actually take the strap off. The larger one comes with these as well, and you have these D-rings here so you can attach any bag strap, like any guitar strap or any bag strap that you have. I may even go buy another Fendi strap to wear with it, or just pair it with like some of my funner straps just to kind of give it some color and some contrast. But seriously guys, when I opened up this bag, whenever I got it in the mail, I was blown away. I felt like a little kid on Christmas Day because everything was immaculate. The color, I mean seriously, look at this color. I wish, hopefully it is coming up on camera, how just stunning this color is. But even just the quality, like the threading and all of the detail with the threading, these handles, like, come on, these handles are seriously perfection. The hardware on the handles, I still have the plastic on them. I'm probably gonna leave them there a little bit longer. It was just such a stunning bag. It smells amazing. The quality is incredible. It's simple, but it's so luxurious, especially in a tote, which again, doesn't happen a lot of times. A lot of times totes are instantly casual, and yeah, they just kind of instantly add a casual vibe to an outfit, but there was something so elevated about this one that I was drawn to. On the inside, it's just one really, really big compartment. I don't even think it has a pocket. No, it doesn't even have a pocket on the inside at all. It is just one open compartment, which I actually prefer with the way that I do my handbag essentials, but I love this bag. If you're looking for a tote because that style works for you, but you want a little bit more of a sophisticated, elevated look, check this one out. I really, really love it. And I think that this is gonna be a go-to for me come fall and winter. Next up is my Chanel 19. And if you've watched my luxury videos in the past, you know that I was not a big fan of the Chanel 19 when it first launched until they introduced this color. Honestly though, are you really that surprised? Because there is something about this color and this particular silhouette that is so amazing to me. So I've actually had this bag for a while and I didn't share it with you until I think I just randomly shared it one day on an Instagram post, and so many of you were like, what? I've had it for a while, but I just hadn't shared it yet. I'm not really sure why, I just hadn't, but I love this piece. You know that I love a good, like, versatile bag, one that offers several different ways to wear it, but also offers the flexibility to wear it really, really casual or dress it up if you want to. And this one is perfection. Now, I'm not talking about like cocktail dress it up, but if I want to wear like a nice blazer and I want to be polished, but you know, and really, really stylish, this bag is seriously perfection. You've got the top handle, you've got the longer strap. Keep in mind, this one is not adjustable. That would be my only complaint, but luckily for me, it does work. I also really, really love the fact that the hardware on here is the mixed metals. I really, really enjoy mixing my metals when it comes to my jewelry. So the fact that I have a bag that offers that as well is kind of amazing to me. I will say the hardware on this is a little bit on the heavy side, so keep that in mind. The bag itself is not that heavy, at least I don't feel like it is. I feel like the poofier leather, I mean, it's not the lightest bag in the world, but I don't feel like it's that heavy. But once you add the hardware, it is definitely a heavier bag, but it's really, really comfortable to wear. Again, the size is amazing. I think mine is a small. I'm pretty sure mine is the small. And it's a really, really good size. Like, it's not as big as the Roman stud bag from Valentino, but it's still a really, really good size. Like in regards to, you know, holding all of my essentials, it's plenty big enough. I also just love the fact that it is a little bit more casual. I mean, yes, you can dress it up, but if you compare it to, let's say, the Chanel Jumbo, that one is definitely a little bit more of a polished bag, and this one just instantly feels a little bit more relaxed. I'm not sure if it's because the puffiness, the oversized quilts, the, you know, mixed metals, or even just the oversized chain. It probably has to do a little bit with all of it, but I really, really love this bag. I know it's a little harder to get your hands on, but if you're patient, it's definitely worth getting this one. Again, this is right now might be my #1 top Chanel bag right now. Like, I love it that much. The color is immaculate, but I really honestly think that there are several colors in this bag that are really nice. There's a couple that I'm not a big fan of, but I think the classic, like, staple colors are really, really nice. I also really like it in the tweed as well. My next 2 luxury handbags that I wanted to share with you guys, I haven't even shared anywhere yet with you guys or on LuxMommy. So you haven't seen this on Instagram, you haven't seen it on TikTok, Facebook, or anywhere. You're seeing them first. here. This first one that I'm sharing with you, I have had for quite a while as well. I just haven't worn it yet. And it is my Chanel COCO handle bag in this stunning color. So obviously I bought this one off of the pre-loved market. It's brand spanking new, like it came to me with all of the stickers and everything on it with the tag still attached. So it was a brand new bag, but I sourced it from like a reseller, or I'm not sure what you call that, but basically I sourced it from a reseller. I will admit I didn't know it was this exact one when I saw it from the pictures. I didn't realize that this was the lizard material. If I would have known that, I probably wouldn't have purchased it, but I did. And when I got it, I will admit, I wouldn't say I was disappointed. I just would have preferred if it was all just, you know, this kind of leather versus the lizard there. I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't have purchased it if it was, but I did, and there are no returns. So, I mean, what can you do? It's still a beautiful bag. It's still a classic bag, and I'm still glad that I have it, but I wouldn't have purchased it had I known that it had an exotic leather on it. So please don't come for me because, yeah, please don't come for me because I really genuinely did not notice that in the photos. You can see I still have the plastic here. I haven't worn it yet. And I think one of the reasons why I haven't worn it is because of the fact that it is the exotic leather. It was something that I just never had a desire to own in my collection. I wouldn't say that I'm like anti it, but I don't know. I never had a desire to own it in my collection. It was never something that I wanted. I just had no intention of ever getting one. As far as the bag itself, it's stunning. It's immaculate. I love it. It's so classic. It's so timeless. So I am glad that I have it. I really just wish that it was the leather just like this on the handle versus the exotic leather. With that said, again, I bought it. I can't return it. It is what it is. So I still wanted to share it with you guys in this video. I'm sure I will wear it eventually, and I hope that I don't get any like negativity because of that. I would love to know your thoughts. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I'm not quite sure, but I own it now, so what can I do? But yes, I really didn't notice it, and probably from afar you won't even notice it yourself. Let me see if I can get you guys a little close-up of it so that you can see here. I gotta get my face out of there, but there, now you can see it a little bit better. It is a lizard handle. I know, I'm sorry. But yes, it is what it is. And I have to wear it now because it's mine. So anyways, I do love the bag. It is beautiful, and I will eventually wear it one day. It's a classic bag. The interior is a really nice size for my everyday essentials. I would compare it to maybe like the Pochette Matisse size-wise, but there's only like one compartment back here with a little slip pocket, and then one main compartment here with like the signature Chanel little pouches in the front. Love this color. Like, this color is seriously stunning. Love the gold hardware. Again, I love the versatility that you have the longer strap with the top handle. This is definitely a little bit more of a dressy, more like sophisticated, or like something you can wear to the office if you want to, type of bag. It's really beautiful. I might even actually take it up to Chanel and see if I could have the handle replaced to leather, but I just don't even know if it's worth it. Like, I don't know if it's worth it at this point. I need to just let that part go and just enjoy the bag, because it really is beautiful, and I know this color just kind of fits perfectly into my collection. This next handbag is definitely something a little different for me. I actually just got it in the mail a couple of days ago. It still has the tags attached. I obviously have not worn it at all, but I'm obsessed. It is so different from anything that I have in my collection. It is definitely more on the trendy side, which you guys know I do very rarely with my collection. It is really important for me to have a classic collection, but at this point with the size of my collection, one of the things that is important to me as well is to have a well-rounded collection, which means I do want to add handbags that are a little bit more on the trendy side every once in a while. And this is one of those bags. When the original collection came out, I was not obsessed with it, but when this collection came out, I could not stop thinking about it, and it is the Bottega Veneta chain cassette bag. This chain, you guys, is seriously kind of amazing. Okay, but I have to just kind of say this right away because It's heavy. It is so heavy. I was not expecting it to be this heavy for a handbag. I literally feel like I am carrying around a chain, like a chain that you would use to, I don't even know, what do you use chains for? To like strap down things or pull trees down? I have no idea, but it feels like one of those. It is so heavy. So I'm not sure how practical this bag is gonna be, but I will say I'm gonna look very boss carrying this piece. It is so pretty. I struggled a lot with what color to get. There was this stunning chocolate brown suede that I just knew would be breathtaking in person, but it felt very fall winter, and I didn't want to buy this bag knowing that I would probably maybe have a limited time to wear it, because I don't know if this is going to be a classic bag, right? Maybe I've only got 2 or 3 years to wear this, and if I've only got 2 or 3 years to wear it and it's very fall and winter, do I really want to only wear it in the fall and winter? Probably not. So I decided to go and look at the leathers, and at first I was going to get the nude, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I have so many nudes. The next option was the white, and I just thought that this would be a beautiful bag to add to my collection. I obviously think you can wear white year round. I don't believe in the whole white after Labor Day. I think white is stunning in basically year round, and I thought this white was really pretty. It's not a like white, it is a almost kind of muddy gray white. It's really beautiful. Obviously, I love the gold hardware. It is on the smaller side, so keep that in mind, but I kind of knew that whenever I ordered it. I watched a lot of what's in my bags, or as many as I could, because I'll be honest, there's not a lot online. So I decided to go with the white, and it's beautiful. It is beautiful, you guys, but it is heavy. Even just standing here holding it to share with y'all, it is so heavy. And unfortunately, you cannot remove like the longer strap. So like, let's say that I wanted to carry it more for evening or date night or something, and I just was gonna use this, being able to take off this strap would have been very nice, but you cannot. So you have to carry around the entire thing. So I do plan on doing like an updated review of this bag after I've been able to wear it. It still has the tags on it, so I haven't been able to wear it yet. And just kind of let you guys know if it's practical at all. I can probably already say it's not practical, but I still love it. It's still really beautiful. It's very striking, and it is very different from anything that I have in my collection right now. So that is it. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. I could talk about luxury handbags every single day, and if you clicked on this video, I know you can too. I will make sure to link all of the bags that I mentioned in this video down below in the info box. Again, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more luxury videos. If you're new to my channel, my name is Amanda. Before you head out, make sure to watch one of these, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me.